From the UN and New York, President Ziaur continued on his 4-day visit to the United States by traveling to Washington for an important meeting with President Carter at the White House. President Ziaur flew from New York to Andrews Air Force Base outside of Washington, then boarded this helicopter to fly from the airport to the Washington Monument grounds not far from the White House. The United States has been a staunch supporter of Bangladesh since it won its independence in 1971. And President Carter made it a point to take time off from a busy campaign schedule to meet with President Ziaur. The Bangladesh leader was greeted by Secretary of State Edmund Muskie as the helicopter arrived near the White House. From there, he was whisked to the Oval Office for a private meeting with President Carter. High on the agenda of the talks between the two presidents was U.S. aid to Bangladesh, aid which totaled some $84 million last year. Bangladesh has received commitments of $1.5 billion in aid this year. High among the aims of Bangladesh under its dynamic 43-year-old president is doubling of its agricultural output. Our land has the capacity, but it is badly organized, President Ziaur told newsmen in Washington. Bangladesh, with 80 million people crowded into a small area, is embarking on a new 5-year plan with emphasis on agriculture. During the meeting in the Oval Office, President Carter expressed his admiration for economic and political progress in Bangladesh under President Ziaur. While Ziaur thanked Mr. Carter for U.S. economic cooperation with his nation. President Carter also reiterated the theme expressed by President Ziaur in his UN speech, namely that major oil exporting nations should invest some of their wealth to create jobs for Bangladesh. President Ziaur told President Carter that he has invited foreign ministers of OPEC nations to a discussion on that very subject. On another important matter discussed by the two presidents, a White House statement said both chief executives called for the immediate withdrawal of all foreign troops from Afghanistan and Kampuchea. Both presidents noted with satisfaction the excellent state of relations between the two countries, the statement said, and agreed to work to further improve the friendship and understanding which already exist. Their friendship was evident in statements by the presidents to newsmen after their meeting.
It's a great pleasure for me this afternoon to welcome to the White House and to our nation President Zia, the very fine leader of Bangladesh. Since their War of Independence in 1971, tremendous progress has been made under his leadership and with the courage and determination of the people of his great country. With a population of about 90 million and with tremendous opportunities for economic improvement, President Zia has been in the forefront of making the lives of the Bangladesh citizens better each year.